What's up everyone? Today I will do something unconventional. I have been asked to do kind of a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me sort of vlog. I suppose this is my attempt at a get ready with me chit chat sort of thing where I just go over just my pro card win and my off-season goals and pro debut plans and all of that stuff while I do this. This is kind of my go-to makeup routine that I do if I am going to work or going somewhere where I just need to look more put together. Might skip the false lashes, might not, who knows. I've actually started to really enjoy slapping on a pair of falsies, so this might actually become part of my routine. And actually, yeah, obviously my hair will not be part of this get ready with me portion because it's a hot mess, but that's okay. Please let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of content and if you enjoy watching it, or if it was just whack and you were like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? Because obviously I am still learning the art of makeup, but I do enjoy it a lot. So if you liked it, please let me know, and I might do these things again. I might be a bit more experimental. Let's get this party started. Hardly know where to begin. It has been 2 weeks, almost to the day, a little more, like 2 weeks and 2 days since my show. I did the NPC universe and I won my pro card. When it comes to like the moment where I realized that, hey, I think we actually did it, like I think we actually got the pro card, I remember it like it was yesterday, and I probably will remember this like it was yesterday for the rest of my life because it was such a powerful moment. It was after first call outs and I was moved to the center, and then we walked off the stage, and like as soon as my heel hit the first step on that staircase down from the stage, I just couldn't contain myself anymore. I like started crying, and this guy who was backstage, he was like telling me that he reacted the same way when he got off his prejudging back in the day, but like don't celebrate yet. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I was just so happy. Like, just I've always wondered what it's like to cry from happiness, like from pure bliss, and now I know it was a very magical and powerful moment. So like regardless if I was first or second, first and second place would get their pro card, so I knew that chances are that unless I fuck up now, the pro card is mine. So that was a very, very magical, powerful moment, and I just hope I will remember that moment forever because it was just so great. But anyway, after that, after prejudging, we filed off. I went back to backstage and I just like I just couldn't really compose myself. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I started crying multiple times. There's actually a picture that JM took of me where I was telling him, I was in the middle of telling him I'm a mess when he took that photo. So it's not the prettiest photo, but yeah, it's from when I was just like, I probably spent like 10 minutes just like wondering what to do now, because I just couldn't pull myself together enough to realize that I should probably get my stuff and get out of there. So yeah, that was funny. But anyway, so after prejudging, I went back to the hotel, and it was honestly like the longest hours of my life, just waiting there, anxious and excited and like praying to God I don't mess anything up. And then, but it's like weird because like at the same time it's like such a special time because you're so close to reaching one of your biggest goals in life, and you know that it's attainable. So very special moment. But anyway, you all know how finals went. I won and I got to do the overall with 3 other beautiful wellness ladies. And then the day after we did the champions photo shoot with JM in the morning, and then after that me and my husband just spent the entire day exploring Charleston, and we had a lot of food. Like we had all the southern like foods that you kind of have to try when you're there. So we had shrimp and grits, we had chicken and waffles, we had some seafood. Yeah, it was just so awesome. And then the day after we flew home, American Airlines delayed my bag, so my trophy was actually lost for a few hours, which sucked, but thankfully everything came back in one piece. So yeah, we got back on Sunday and I went back to macros already on Monday because I really ate like an asshole Saturday and Sunday. So I wanted to just try to be nice to my body and make sure that I don't overdo it, because you guys know how nice my body has been to me. So I just kind of wanted to make sure that I return the favor. So I went back on macros that Monday, and it was reverse macros, so they were bumped a little bit, which is nice. And I'm doing like I'm still on those same macros, but I'm doing like carb cycling. So I have 2 low days and they're not really that low, they're like 160 carb, and the rest are like high days. And my cravings have been like absolutely insane. Like I didn't really have a lot of cravings during my prep. Like I just mostly craved volumes more than anything else, but like goddamn, it's so hard to battle these cravings when you're reversing or when you're in off season, because you don't really have a show day in sight. And so that has been my biggest struggle, just like finding a balance between giving myself space and the opportunity to eat if I really want to, but at the same time honoring my commitment to my reverse diet and just post-show regime. So that has been challenging. My coach did give me two what's it called? Two like untracked meals per week, which is very awesome. And let me tell you, I have taken advantage of those. But it has helped with sticking to my macros the rest of the days. I'm quite loose with it though. Like I no longer weigh out my salads and I eyeball veggies in general, which I didn't do during prep. So it feels really nice mentally to have like a little bit of a break, but not like obviously not going balls to the wall crazy. As for my weight, currently I think I'm up around maybe 10 pounds up from stage weight, which is I guess it's quite a lot, but at the same time a lot of it is still water, because I do, like, my body did kind of react the same way as it did when I had those hormonal issues last time. So I still have a lot of water just centered around my waist again. My arms, my legs, my back are still quite lean. So I'm trying to not stress about it too much. I'm trying to just not overanalyze what I see in the mirror, because what's the point, you know? Like, I don't have a show day in sight. I'm entering an off season, and right now my priority is to just get healthy hormonally and get my period back. That is what I'm focusing on right now. So not so much aesthetics, which I guess is a nice segue into what happens now. So from now, we're just gonna slowly increase my macros. We're gonna pull back even more on cardio and just get into a healthy place hormonally and metabolically, and start building some quality muscle. I am entering like a true off season. I'm not competing anymore in 2021. I want my pro debut to make a splash. So that'll most likely be in 2022. Pro debut 2022, I think. We'll see how it goes, but that's what we're thinking now anyway. I have a work trip that I'm going on. I'm gonna be gone for 10 days, and I will not be able to train like normal or track macros like normal during that trip. I will just be 100% focused on work, and we are provided food on site and stuff like that. So that's really, really exciting. I've been looking forward to this trip for so long. I went in 2019 and it was so much fun. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of like manual labor. So it'll be like a mix between a boot camp and a vacation from routines, I guess, but more on that later. But I will be going on that trip, and we'll see what the kind of change in routines does to my body. I think it'll probably do my body a lot of good to not be so food focused and performance focused, body and mind anyway. So I am excited about that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But after that, we are back to routines. We will be back to lifting heavy. Probably by then I will be on a more like manageable macros where I can actually build, whereas now it's still like in a reverse diet, so it's not the highest macros. So I don't think I'm building a lot right now. But yeah, so that is the plan for my off season and my goals for off season. My judges' feedback from Sandy was that everything was really good. I just need more glutes, which is great feedback. Like I don't mind building more glutes. That'll be awesome. So, but I definitely agree, like I do need a lot more glutes. I want more depth in my glutes and just more size in general, and I would like to come in a smidge more conditioned next time as well. And I really also want to build some quality abs, so that will be my focus this off season for my pro debut. As for like the summer, like summer plans, goals for the summer, other than like training and going on this work trip, is me and my husband bought tickets for this thing called the Food Truck Festival here in Columbus. That's in August. That's gonna be a lot of fun. It is exactly what it sounds like, just a fuck ton of food or food trucks. And then I also really want to go to the Pickle Festival, which is in Pittsburgh. I think it's also in August. I would like to do that. And then, as you guys know, I'm kind of obsessed with just always learning new things. So I have a few courses on Udemy that I want to take. And I'm still doing the logo challenge, but I did take a little break from that during peak week and stuff, but I am back on track now. So I'm doing some logo design just for the fun of it, for the hell of it. Oh, I don't have my favorite thing. Okay. Yeah, and then we have a lot of exciting plans for the fall that I'm not really gonna disclose right now, but I will be working towards some changes, just big life changes, this summer / this fall. So that'll be a nice focal point as well. This brush, by the way, is like the best brush I own. It's a little smudged, so you can't really tell, but it's a very fluffy brush, and it's just amazing for like crease work and like the initial what the fuck is the word? Base. Yes. Putting down a solid base color. I kind of wish I would have asked you guys like what you want to know before I'm making this video, because I'm still like a little bit all over the place. I don't quite really think I've understood what has happened yet. Like I'm still, every now and then I'll be like, holy shit, I'm a pro. Like I really reached that goal. Like it is just pretty crazy. I still get like huge waves of like gratitude and just thankfulness that it happened to me, for me, and that I'm able to do this. And yeah, it's just one of the coolest feelings and experiences I've ever had, and it really motivates me in all aspects of life, like not even only training related things. Like it motivates me on a career level and a like personal goals level, like to be able to just reach huge goals. Like it's just fucking magical, and I hope all of you guys get to experience that if you haven't already, over and over again. Like yeah, goal chasing is such a high. Probably sounds super cliche, but it's true. When I was deep in prep, it was right after the Pittsburgh show when I was just contemplating going into an off season, and I was really feeling excited about the idea of the off season. I made this list of things that I really want to focus on during my off season that are like not related to to prep, among other things. I named it my self-improvement season. I want to get hormonal balance. I want to get my period back, which is kind of related. Reverse dieting, I really want to nail it, and I feel like I've been probably at 90%. Like, I definitely have fallen down the disturbed mountain once or twice during my 2 weeks of reverse dieting so far, but at least I'm following it, which is more than I can say for any other time I've attempted a reverse diet. So you know, Excelsior, ever upwards. We're gonna be better every time we step off stage. We're just gonna be a little bit better about reverse dieting. So I want to get to healthy carb and calorie levels. Like, I would love to join the 400 grams of carbs club. Like, that is one of my milestones that I've set for myself. I want to be really strong. Like, I have some specific numbers that I want to hit on like squat and stuff, which I really like. If you guys have followed me before, you know that I used to do powerlifting, so chasing numbers in the gym is really fun to me. I also have a specific point that says MERVs, but that's related to just, I guess, an off season in general, but muscular curves is what MERVs means, and I'm all for that. I really want to be MERVy, but not fat, you know, like just healthily strong, but obviously look like I lift, if that makes sense. And then I also have like life goals, like being able to focus on school and work again, like I did during my off season. On season, I did both school and work and prep. So I want to obviously continue doing school, work, and training. Something else that I really enjoy doing and will continue doing is YouTube. I really want to keep creating content every week, hopefully, but at least like bi-weekly. I would love to upload things, and if you guys have suggestions on content you would like to see, please let me know. But I will generally continue like doing vlogs and just, you know, like road to my pro debut type stuff. So that's something I really want to do, and that's something that I enjoy doing, so I will keep on doing it. Obviously also want to really focus on my personal relationships and like friendships, my family, my marriage. Like, I want to make sure that I'm not taking anything or anyone for granted. Another thing that is on my list is to pick up my writing again. I don't know how much I've talked about this on YouTube, but I do really love writing. Always have, always will. One of my personal bigger goals is to write and publish a novel. So I want to start. I've already started the outline of the novel that I'm thinking of writing, but I want to actually start writing it. So just get my head in the game, write just something each day, you know? And hopefully I'll get into the famous writer's flow and crank out something decent within the next year. Would be perfect, but that also depends on how much I have going on in my professional life, because obviously writing is not my number one profession, and I really have a lot of professional goals that I want to focus on this year as well, so we'll see. But at least I want to get started, you know, like step one, just start and figure everything out later. Another thing that I really want to focus on when it comes to just my body and overall health is flexibility. I used to stretch every day for at least 30 minutes and it helped me get really flexible. I've lost obviously a lot of that flexibility now, so I would like to get it back, and I would like to even it out, like even out both sides, because I am much more flexible on one side and I feel like it translates to my lifts also, as well as my physique. So focus on flexibility and evening out both sides. I used to love doing hot yoga, for example, so maybe I'll even join a studio again. There's a hot yoga studio here in Columbus that I love that I might go back to. It's just so expensive, especially if you have a gym membership on top of that, so we'll see. Alrighty. This is the finished look, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. I will upload my first official off-season vlog probably next week. I'm gonna start filming it tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday and a new week. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.